Guys, I've been gone for like 2 weeks now. I've been traveling across the ocean. I'm over in the United Kingdom now. You can probably tell by the new setup that I was building a new PC and putting all the parts together and dealing with Amazon delays. But I'm back, and it seems like in the past 2 weeks while I've been gone, there is just this overwhelming negativity surrounding World of Warcraft. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. You guys are going to say, Nixxiom, people have been hating on Battle for Azeroth since it came out. And yes, I understand that. But just with like the recent patch and whatnot, my god. I mean, what happened? But despite all the negativity around the game at the moment, despite the Azerite system flaws, despite the underwhelming war fronts, whatever, I still love World of Warcraft. And I still have a lot of fun playing the game. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because while I was streaming on Twitch, I was thinking to myself, you know, I love this game. But I've never really said why I love this game before. Maybe I've kind of said it in some ways here and there, but I've never made a dedicated video as to why I enjoy this game so much. And so that's what this video is going to be. Why I love World of Warcraft. So let's start with the past. Let's go back to Lil Nixxiom. You guys have probably heard my World of Warcraft story before. Back in the day, before I played WoW, I didn't know what an MMORPG was. I had never even heard of an MMO before. I was playing my Halo games and whatnot, and all of a sudden I hear about this game called Warcraft. Blew my mind. And when I finally was able to log into the game, I was greeted to this massive world of so many places to explore, so many environments to get lost in. There were all these different races I could play as, all these different classes that I could indulge in the fantasy of playing as. So much lore, so much history. It was a world, man. A world of Warcraft. So the first impressions, I loved it. But it wasn't just the world, and it wasn't just the lore, the classes or anything. It was also the gameplay. World of Warcraft had this incredible RPG fantasy fulfilling gameplay with all its different classes and how they leveled up. They could learn new spells, you could travel to new lands, you could become a part of a greater story. You could get gear, you could slay bosses, and so on and so forth. The gameplay of being able to be a tank, or a healer or a DPS, and having those responsibilities in the world, either as a person who absorbs damage, a person who crowd controls, like me, I played a mage back in the day, shout out to the mages, or somebody that healed. It was just very fulfilling. I loved that. And of course, there was a great variety of ways to play the game. You could play the game as a PvE player. You could run around and fight the biggest bosses that Azeroth has to contend with. You could play as a PvP player. You could go around fighting other players, killing them, bringing honor and glory to your faction. Or you could be a role player. You could get even more immersed into the world, bringing your own stories to life, your own characters to life. And there was plenty of lore and source material to pull from to pull you into the world of Azeroth. So being a role player, sure, that too. And you know what? In all my time playing World of Warcraft, I've been there, I've done that, I've done it all. I have been a PvE player. I've raided plenty of times with my guild Chaos Theory back in the day. Clockwise, back on Smolderthorn US, I used to raid with you guys. I've been across multiple servers, been a part of many guilds, downed many a raid boss. I've PvP'd plenty with my friends. Doing big world PvP events, organizing city raids, and organizing Terran Mill versus South Shore battles. I've done it all. I've even been a role player. I love games like D&D, and so being able to take the D&D experience, the whole dungeon master role, the people playing the game role, and creating events and storylines, whatever, and bringing that into World of Warcraft to share with my friends around the world. Done that too. Been a PvE player. Been a PvP player. I've even been a role player. And in all this time playing World of Warcraft, I have met so many people. So many people. From so many different backgrounds, from so many different corners of the world. I met people that lived just 50 miles down the road from me. I met people that lived on the other side of the country of the USA. I met people that lived in Europe, people that lived in Asia, people from Australia, people from Africa. I've met tons of you guys from all around the world. And you guys are what made the experience so special for me. I've made many friends. I've been involved in drama. I've lost friends. I've seen guilds disbanded. I've seen Ventrilo rage out moments where people freak the hell out and shit gets thrown across the room and you can hear it all over vent. I've heard it all, man. And it was all because of World of Warcraft. I know some of you guys are going to say things like, Nixxiom, you're always hating on WoW in your videos. You're criticizing the game. You're saying that the game just isn't as good as it used to be. And you know what? Yeah, I'm a classic fanboy. But I still love WoW, even to this day. I still think the game is good, even if I don't think it's as good as maybe as it was in the past. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Still a fantastic game. Still a great world to get lost in and to explore. But you know what makes World of Warcraft great for me? You know what makes me love World of Warcraft? It is Azeroth. It's history. The way in which we interact with Azeroth, both as a game and as a community. And that's just it. The main reason why I love WoW, the main reason why I started making WoW Machinima and I got involved in talking about the game and making videos about the game and all that stuff, it's because of you guys. Because yeah, the game's great. And yeah, Azeroth is cool to explore. But you know what makes World of Warcraft special? The people that call World of Warcraft home. It's a common question that I get asked, guys. Why do I love WoW? Why? I mean, I make no secret in hiding that I really am excited for Classic WoW and I want to play Classic WoW. And I make no secret to the fact that yes, some of the decisions that Blizzard has made in recent years with the game, I am very much against and I do not like. But it's still my favorite game of all time, and it's a question that I feel that I needed to answer. So guys, here's my question to you. Yeah, maybe 8.1 is a little not as good as we thought it would be. But we all still love WoW. Most of us anyway. Those of you guys that watch this, I mean, usually you guys are a bunch of WoW fans like me. So the question is, why do you guys love WoW so much? Maybe you met your fiance playing WoW. Maybe it's something you play with your kids. I don't know. What's your reason for liking WoW so much? But either way, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you would like to support the channel, please consider becoming a patron at this link thingy right here. I'd appreciate it. Go watch me on Twitch if you want, and I will see you guys on my next glorious YouTube video. That's right.